Hi everyone, my name is Ebony. Welcome to my channel, Ebony Noir. This is such an exciting moment for me. I am filming my first makeup tutorial. Well, not even tutorial, it's more of a catch-up, chatty, get ready with me. I'm using all drugstore affordable makeup products. Everything that I'm using can be found at drugstores such as Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, or Target. Like, you don't have to order any of this online. This is stuff you can pick up in person. As much as I love products like ColourPop or Morphe, I know you can only get those online or in Ulta's, and I wanted to keep this 100% drugstore. Not only am I using 100% drugstore products, I'm using 100% drugstore brushes. I'm using Real Techniques, Wet n Wild, e.l.f., and NYX brushes. Those are only brushes I'm using, and you can find all those in stores. So grab you a glass of wine, grab you something to drink, maybe a snack, and just sit down and just let's get ready together. I'm not necessarily going anywhere because, you know, everybody's self-quarantined, but I just kind of wanted to get cute and just kind of look around the house. I may go out, you know, pick me up some food, but Mississippi is partially open, so I may actually sit down and get something to eat tonight. I may sit down at a restaurant, but I don't know yet. We'll see how that goes. Thank you guys for coming to my channel. I really appreciate that. Please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you would like to see, what you're excited about, and things you want to see on this channel, and how would you like me to grow this channel in regards to all of you, my great future or potential subscribers. So please stay tuned and watch me create this look. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna first prime my skin with some Say Yes to Cucumber Soothing Sensitive Skin Moisturizer. I have really dry skin. And I'm just rubbing it into my skin. I would like to know some ideas from you guys. What would you like to see here on my channel? Like maybe tutorials, try-on hauls, advice columns, things like that. I would love feedback, actually. Okay, we are hydrated. Now I'm gonna get started on brows. I did find the NYC, I think it's New York color. It's the brow eyeliner pencil. It's really cheap, super affordable, and I just have this hair store spoolie that I'm gonna be using to just do my brows. I'm not necessarily going anywhere, I don't believe, because, you know, we're all pretty much at home in quarantine. Although Mississippi is partially open back up. I think we're gonna probably go get some Mexican food tonight. Just going in with some NYX tinted brow mascara in the color, I think this is brunette. I'm gonna take my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Professional Makeup. I got this at Walmart. It was in like a little school bag type of thing, like NYX Academy brush, and it's just an angled brush. All the brushes I'm using, by the way, are 100% drugstore. You don't have to order any of these brushes online. They can be found inside the store. And I'm just gonna go in and clean up the bottom of the brow. Ooh, look at that. Excited. This is, I would say this is a new chapter. This is definitely me stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm an extremely private person. I have an Instagram, But I post Insta stories, but I don't really post pictures like on the timeline. So I recently changed my Instagram name to Ebony Noir, and I just feel like it gives me a fresh start, as well as starting this YouTube channel. I think this is the next chapter in my life, and I'm excited. You know, I would always sit around on YouTube and watch makeup get ready with me's, and I'm always like, why don't I just do that? Like, why don't I just, like, what's holding me back? And the only thing holding you back is yourself. Like, nobody was holding me back. When I told my friends, like, hey, I'm recording my first video today, and they were like, they were so supportive. Like, I told Gabby and I told Sydney and Constance, and they almost make me want to cry. As well as my boyfriend. He's been extremely supportive. He's helped me set this up. We went and got a tripod from Walmart. It's just a little bitty, it's like a blogger kit tripod, but it does everything that I need to do. And I was like, you know, I want to record my first video this weekend. He was like, why don't you? And I was like, I don't have a camera yet. He was like, you know, why don't you just record on your phone, see how it goes, post it, and then we'll go from there. Well, I woke up this morning and he actually surprised me. We went to Best Buy yesterday in Tupelo, Mississippi, and we were looking at cameras, and I found one I really like. I decided to go with the Sony A6100, and it's I mean, that's the camera I pretty much said, like, okay, this is on my wish list. But like, they said they were affordable cameras. Cameras are expensive, you guys. Like, I didn't realize how expensive they were. Like, whew. And I was like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna be recording on my phone, see how this goes, and then I'll get a camera. Well, I woke up this morning and he was like, why don't you just get the camera? And I'm like, what? So he was like, I'll split the cost of the camera with you. So I have a camera now. So it should be here in the next couple days. But I didn't want to keep telling myself, oh, I'll just wait till my camera come in. Oh, I'll just wait till my camera come in. Like, I wanted to sit down and I wanted to film today. So that's why we're here. Super excited. Okay, so I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know if I want to go in with the Elf/J Kissa rainbow palette, rescue palette, to the rescue palette, or if I want to go in with these little Elf snap shadows. But I think I'm gonna go in with the Elf snap shadows because I know the J Kissa palette is on elf.com and it's in Ulta, but it's not in like Walmart, and I want to use products I know you guys can find in the stores. So I'm just gonna use the Elf snap shadows in the shade Carnival Candy, and I'm also gonna use the shade Pumpkin. This is Pumpkin Pie, but as you can see, I'm a little rough, so it's shattered, but we're gonna make it work. We are going to make it work. So I'm gonna go in with the matte, the middle matte shade, and I'm just gonna buff it into my crease. And I'm just using that brush that was in that NYX brush collection. I'll tag the brush collection, but it's the blending brush that comes in there. It doesn't have a number on it. And I'm just gonna wear that into my crease and just soften it up and warm it up. So I pretty much know everyone is pretty much home most of the time due to COVID-19 and self-quarantine. What are you guys doing, like, to stay motivated? Like, you know, like, are you reading books? Are you finding productive things to do? Are you kind of working from home and being a full-time parent at the same time? Because I know kids are not in school. Like, what are you guys doing? I kind of want to know. So I know that's really important. Like, I kind of want to know what state are you guys from and how is it going. I know I had what I would consider a lot of things planned, but sometimes plans are placed on hold for reasons way beyond our grasp. And yeah, I had several trips planned this year. This is actually going to be my very first time going out of the country. I had a trip completely paid for in April. I was going to Cancun, Mexico, and in June I was supposed to be in Montego Bay, Jamaica, and that I was really excited for. So thankfully, as far as Jamaica goes, and I said after we got from Cancun, I was gonna pay for my flights and everything for my boyfriend and I. We're gonna pay for our flights and hotels in April, but we didn't think anything was going away anytime soon, so we did not. But we currently plan on, we're gonna try to go somewhere in August. I'm not really sure where. We're not gonna leave the country, but it's either gonna be in a nearby state, just to, you know, just to do something. But we're definitely gonna practice safe distance from other people. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Bretman Rock times Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. It is literally absolutely gorgeous. I have been looking for this palette in store for so long, and I found it in Walgreens. And when I say she got some pigment, she has some pigment. And I kind of want to go in with this shimmery shade called Prowl. I think I'm going to grab it on Wet n Wild. Ironic. It's their flat shader brush. It doesn't have a number on here. I apologize for that. None of my brushes really have numbers. That lets you know how much I use them, because there's no numbers on them. Okay. She's pretty. Only thing about this palette, I wish it had a mirror. I think a mirror would be really cute. But I'm just gonna go in with very light eyeshadows, since, you know, I think this can be a great daytime look. It can give you a little bit of a pop, but not do too much. I, for one, love a soft matte look with shimmery eyeshadows. That is my absolute favorite. I think that's my signature look. I feel like if you leave it matte, it's appropriate for work. I feel like if you go a little shimmery, it could be a step up. Like, you know, you could wear the matte look to work and throw on some shimmer and go out for drinks, you know, once everything opens back up. But I think it's just an everyday look. It's effortless, it's quick, it's easy. So I don't know about you guys, but my friends and I, we don't live in the same city. I don't know if I mentioned where I live yet or not, but I actually live in Starkville, Mississippi. I graduated from Mississippi State, and I graduated from Mississippi State in 2018. So I've pretty much been here ever since. I commute to work daily, but I went to Mississippi State in 2018 and I graduated in chemical engineering. And I'm actually an engineer at I work for a power utility. So that's what I do. So I work pretty much outside. Like, I would say 60% in an office and 40% outside in an industrial setting. So I sweat a lot and I have dry skin. So it's interesting because on my face, when I say my face does not sweat, I do not sweat. But the only thing on my face that will get sweaty is my nose. It is so odd. I don't know why, but my nose gets super sweaty. So at work, I pretty much wear, I mean, I know it's not drugstore, but I wear SPF. And the only SPF I've ever managed to use that did not break me out or did not have a gray cast is the Coola brand. I have their sports sunscreen and I have their primer infused sunscreen. But she pricey. She's pricey, you guys. Today I'm filming this on a Saturday evening. So I'm hoping to have this video up either Sunday or by Monday. It'll be my very first time editing as well, so we'll see how that goes. But so far I am done with the eyes. I think they look great. Not too much, just something very soft, very light. Now we're gonna finish up with the skin. So we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I know they say this is a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I haven't tried the Silk Canvas, but I would like to. Just like I'm doing a drugstore version of this video, at some point I would like to do a high-end one as well, to just see how it goes. But it feels super good on my skin. I know they got a luminous one and I kind of want to try it. So we are going to go on with our little Lyfo and we're gonna pick up some foundation. What foundation are we gonna wear? I think I'm gonna go with the NYX Born to Glow foundation. We're gonna do the NYX Born to Glow foundation. I am in the shade Nutmeg. Now, funny thing about me, love foundation. I don't like foundation my skin tone because I feel like it goes a little too light with photography or with lights, or it pulls a little ashy. So I like to have my foundation a smidge darker than me. Well, when I got color, I color matched myself to this foundation. I did it at the end of last summer, so I was super tan. Well, as you know, I haven't been anywhere, so I don't have that little tan. So yeah, we're gonna see what shade this is, what it looks like. But I'm using a Real Technique sponge and I'm just gonna plop it on in. Oh, okay. Thing to note, get the little crusties out your eyes before you start blending. I'm just looking up and I'm just working this into the skin. The color does not look too bad. To me, it doesn't look too bad. It looks really good. And I'm gonna blend my ear and my nose. Well, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circles Concealer. This is in the shade Caramel. I want to know if you guys said caramel or caramel. You know, back in the day with Bebo, that used to be my name. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with the medium beige concealer. It's the e.l.f. Camo 16-hour concealer. I've actually never used this concealer, but my friend Corbin gave me this concealer, so I was like, you know what, girl, I'm gonna try it. I think I want my next video to be a full face of black owned makeup products. I think it'll be really cool. Or my next video in the next coming weeks. I have to learn how to use my new camera, you guys. So if you have a Sony A6100, please let me know. But this concealer blended out beautifully. Like in person, it looks so good. Okay, let's set her. I'm using the Coty Airspun powder. This is in the shade suntan. This isn't the translucent one. Ooh, sorry about that. This isn't the translucent one. I just feel like that one is extremely it's extremely too light. Honestly, I'm scared of it. I have a friend that uses it, but girl, more power to you. I like something with a little bit like a hint of a color to it, and this has more of a beige to it. Like, smells like an older lady. Gosh, it's strong. Oh, I mean, I hope it doesn't break me out. This is my very first time using this. I bought this at Walgreens. I just went on a Walgreens haul, you guys, if you have not noticed. But I don't want to bake with this. So now I'm using a Real Techniques brush, and that brush was the e.l.f. small taper brush that I set my under eyes with. And we're gonna try to use a little bit of this to see if we can fix whatever that is going on, because I think I got a little too happy, you guys. I got a little too happy. Let me see if I can blend that out. I'm going in with the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible Powder in the shade Cafe. I mean, not Cafe, Classic Tan, 700 Classic Tan. We're gonna take some bronzer. This is the e.l.f. It's like e.l.f. $2 bronzer, but it looks light, but you guys, you gotta be careful. She got some pigment to her. It's in the shade Deep. It's like $2. I know I found them at Walmart. I even found them at, like, I don't know if you guys have Piggly Wigglies, but in Mississippi we have Piggly Wigglies, and I found it at Piggly Wiggly, but I bought the one at a Walmart. And that is all. Now, one thing, I love a good cream blush. Like, you guys, I love cream blush. This is the Pixie by Petra blush, and you can find it at Target, and I think CVS has started selling Pixie products. I'm just gonna rub some on the back of my hand, like so. Super pigmented. And I'm gonna blend that in on my cheeks and see what it does. So once everything, you know, I'm not gonna say everything goes back to normal, but once things start opening up, where do you guys plan on going? Like, what trips were canceled that you had planned, like that you were planning to go to? Like, I wanna know. I know for one, I would like to have some form of meetup or something with my friends. I think that'll be really cool. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with Cora Lana. And these are the different in the shade. I think I'm gonna go with this one, since I already went for a little pink pop on the cheeks. And this is a real old NYX brush. I don't even know if they still sell it. It's so old. It's like one of the first brushes I've ever had. Matter of fact, I think it's my mom's brush, but they may have it. If so, I'll link it. Let's see. I haven't done this in so long. I'm like, what am I supposed to do next? So we did blush, we did bronzer, we did under eye. So I'm like, what we do next? We could stop here, but I think I'm gonna put some lashes on. But I'm gonna I have dry skin, like I mentioned. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer Water Spray, and I'm gonna mix some of this on my face. I was gonna mix some of this. don't look like these. So I'm gonna use the Garnier Skin Active. It's the Soothing Facial Mist, and it's vegan formulated. It's really good. I really like this setting spray. I use this, well, not sitting, I like this as a refresher. I mean, it's just, it smells so good. It's like a Mario Badescu, but I haven't used that in so long. And I got this little hand fan from Amazon, and I'll link it. And it just helps your makeup like just sink in. It's so good. I used to like take a palette and fan my face, but let me tell you, I'm bougie, okay? Who am I? Okay, so now we're gonna throw on a pair of lashes. Another thing to note, I have watery eyes, kind of a little bit. So I hadn't put on lashes in quite some time. And I'm gonna use the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes, and I'm gonna use the Duo lash adhesive. I kind of want to vlog my experience getting lash extensions, but it'll be my first time going to the girl, and I don't know how comfortable she is with people filming her, so I may just vlog a little bit. It's on Tuesday, so we'll see how that goes. I have so much interesting content coming you guys' way, you just don't even know it. I know I want to do some big travel vlogs with going out of the country, but since that's not an option, I'm gonna make sure I get some with me going, just if I leave out the state or anything, just something small, something light. And I'm gonna let those dry for a little bit. I think my face looks, she looks good. I'm working on my lighting, so I hope the lighting looks okay. And when you're putting on these lashes, try to get as close to the lash line as possible. I'm currently experiencing lash issues, so I had to take the lash off, re-put glue on it, and so I'm letting that get tacky. So I'm gonna go in with these NYX Bright Idea illuminating sticks, and I'm gonna go in the shade Bermuda Bronze. I like more of a cream highlight. I like powder highlights as well. I just don't have one from the drugstore. To me, that's another thing from the drugstore that I find really hard to find, is a really good highlighter. So I'm gonna dab that with my sponge. And something like, okay, we're gonna go in and put that lash back on. And don't get discouraged if everybody has those moments, like even professionals. And what I find so therapeutic and interesting about makeup is kind of like geometry, like especially with being an engineer and taking all these different kind of maths. Your face is, everybody's face has a different kind of symmetry, and everybody's face have different angles. So once you know your angles, like, you can really make your makeup, eyeshadow, face, you can take it to the next level. Just the hardest thing is just learning what works for you. I don't want to mess with the eye too much because I think it may water up. And we're going to use the lip liner. This is the Essence Soft Contouring in the shade 03 Deeply Intoxicating. And I'm just going to use this lip liner. Hey guys, we're almost done for my first video. I'm so excited about the next chapter. Like, you guys don't even understand. I have been wanting to do this for so long, and I have talked myself out of it so many times before I started. And I'm like, it's too late to start a YouTube channel. Like, it's 2020. Like, YouTube is overcrowded. But like I mentioned, I have a full-time job. So this to me is more of a passion project. I mean, if this channel is monetized and I make money, that would be great. But I'm not quitting my full-time career. Like, I love what I do. But I just think this will be something great to do in my spare time or whenever I'm not at work. It's more therapeutic. Like when I'm in a bad mood or I'm having a sucky day, I just get on YouTube and I browse for hours. Like I'll maybe watch a makeup tutorial, cooking tutorial, self-motivation tutorial, or scriptures in the Bible, or just anything of that sort. And I really love reading books. I've kind of fell off a little bit with everything going on, but I really want to get back to the point where I'm actively reading and absorbing knowledge, because I feel like you can never learn too much. Just keep reading. Like, you never stop reading. I've been doing to keep myself busy during this quarantine, as well as just growing in knowledge and substance. And these are two of the books that were both recommended and gifted to me. This book is called The Bible in 52 Weeks. It's a year-long study for women. It is by Dr. Kimberly Moore, and she's an African-American pastor out of North Carolina. And it's a really good book. It helps you read the Bible in a year. And I actually went to a Catholic school, so I have actually read the Catholic version of the Bible twice. And over the course of my life, I've read the Bible we use within the Baptist church. But I read it when I was much younger. And I feel like as an adult woman coming into herself, I would like to read it more in line with the journey that I'm on. So this book was recommended to me by my friend Samir, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually only on week 1. I'm wrapping up week 1, but so far so good. Another book is The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up, and it's by Mark Manson. I actually just got this book today. My boyfriend brought me this book. Thank you, Curvin. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I heard both of these are really good, so I'm really excited to put those on my reading list and work on those. Okay, so we have on lipstick. But let me tell you, I'm an OG gloss girl at heart. I like me a thick but not heavy gloss. I like something like that you have. So I'm gonna take this NYX butter gloss in the shade Ginger Snap. We're gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Finish setting spray and natural. I take the natural shade. The matte is a little bit too matte for me, so I'm gonna spray this and set my face. And you guys, that is it. This is today's look. It's perfect for a daytime look or a quick get ready with me. Like, I'm loving this. It's super natural, it's super light, it's not too much. It can take you from daytime to nighttime. If you work in an office setting, you can pretty much cut out the lashes and the shimmer shade, and you can pretty much wear this to work. It's long lasting. I have dry skin, so for me it's long lasting. And these are finished look.